Juranovic. And it's Kovacic. Pasalic. And Juranovic. Now it's Kramaric. Sucic. Juranovic. Sucic. And he was quick to react. De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. So what can they make of this? Modric. Sucic. Pasalic. Sucic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kramaric. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kramaric is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Baturina. Oh, played through for the wide man. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Guardiola. Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get it through? Oh, now the finish! There it is!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 4, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Here's a man in form. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Kane. Juranovic. And it's Pasalic. And Sucic. And it's Kovacic. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe. He's found a way through. De Jong. Now it's Camavinga. Kramaric. Kramaric. Pasalic. Guardiola makes the interception. Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cleared away. Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Baturina. Modric. Croatia looking to pass their way through. And it's Modric. Sucic. It'll be a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Camavinga, and it's played forward. Camavinga. Out for a throw. Sucic. And Kovacic. Kramaric. Sucic. Kovacic. Kovacic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Dijk. Akanji. Now Sanuts. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Please
and at
be
half-time,
made aware that
it is
smoking
1-0.
only permitted in designated
Yeah, I like the
areas
fact
within
that there
these
was a
grounds.
genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kramaric. He could be in. Kramaric! Guardiola. Camavinga. De Jong. Guardiola. Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Ribery. Camavinga. De Jong. Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's a goal kick. Juranovic. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Sousa. It's Pasalic. Great work on the overlap. And the ball is out of play. Guardiola. Camavinga. Guardiola. Van Dijk. And Akanji. Van Dijk.
The attendance for this match
He really
was
is being given no time to think on the ball now.
71,649.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Kovacic. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola. Now Sanuts.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
He is through here. Baturina. Kovacic. De Jong. Forwards and with intent. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. That is lovely. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pasalic goes looking wide. That is a great pick out. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Sucic. Oh, nice touch. Sucic. And here's Pasalic. And that has been cleared. He's found some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kovacic. Modric. He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Now that's a fine challenge. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. De Jong. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Mbappe, and that's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Tunisia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Pep Guardiola.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
John Evans. Number 20.
So that's it. It is all over. Tunisia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Indonesia braced for their anthem.
And now, lining up for Egypt.
Here you, Jim, see making a difference here.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So that's got things underway. Played into space out wide. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Now Sanuts. Forwards and with intent. De Jong. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Now Mbappe. Camavinga. Delivers with... Up for a header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Salah. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now this could be a chance. Van Dijk. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. That's headed upfield. So nearly the perfect ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Played into the middle. It's a really well-measured ball. De Jong. Mohamed Salah. And it's Van Dijk. Tries to get it clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guardiola. Ribery. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Trezeguet. Salah. Interesting ball. Can he get away here? Terrific header! That's a half-decent try.
Ribery did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Trezeguet. Elneny. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Elneny. That is lovely. He's got the shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's one of the players of the week. Sanuts. And it's Salah. And Akanji chooses to go crossfield. Mbappe. Looking for the run. And here's Ribery.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
And please
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Trezeguet.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah. This is De Jong. Ribery. Mbappe. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a header! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Indonesia still this single goal behind. Mbappe, and here's Ribery, and here's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe! Chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 59
Simplicity
minutes,
itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Camavinga.
That's good play from him.
Mbappe. That's tidy. Oh, lovely bit of skill. De Jong. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. And it's Ribery. Nicely spread. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's the hit! And he's had it. And another try! Off the post! And that is a little undercooked. Salah. He's got away. Oh, nice touch. Wriggles his way through.
Sanuc really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
De Jong! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kane, great hit! That has been knocked clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
In with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Trezeguet simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Mohamed El-Neni coming on the field.
And the keeper beats it away.
Number 13.
And that is expertly dealt with. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Fiddles it through. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Son Heung-min, nicely weighted ball, and it's Son Heung-min. Kane is onto this. Now it's Camavinga. Keeper has taken decisive action. Son Heung-min, and the shot! And again! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Indonesia making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting perhaps.